Hey, what's going on, guys? Go619 here, bringing you guys another Q&A. So if you guys didn't know, Q&A Monday is a weekly series here on my channel where I answer you guys' questions that you guys leave down below in the comment section. So guys, right now, go ahead and leave down your guys' question for next week's Q&A so I can go to answer it. So we on our 20th Q&A, guys, and I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on all the past videos. Really does mean a lot to me, and again, thank you guys so much for 3,000 subscribers, and thank you for everyone who came from Chaos's channel and from wherever you came from. It just means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. And by the way, the gameplay here is just some gameplay on terrorists. Me and my team just go off. Just system hacks like every single second. Like, it was crazy. But let's get on with the Q&A. And first question comes from MWB Clan, and he says, I've seen you on Nero Cinema a lot, and I've noticed that you're good, and if you had to cut off a finger for your son's life, which finger would it be? So it would be my middle finger, because there's literally like no use at all to that. Especially there's no use. I find no use to it. You're perfectly fine using your index and all your other fingers. But yeah, I guess I'll cut off my middle finger. All right, next question comes from Xavier, and he says, would you rather have to take a shower and snot for the rest of your life, or eat mustard for breakfast and lunch and dinner for the rest of your life? Okay, you know what? I wouldn't rather take a shower. I would never take a shower and snot for the rest of my life, because that is totally gross. So I'd rather eat mustard for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of my life. So yeah. The next question comes from Desi Mamba, and he says, would you rather lose to me at Call of Duty or stab your arm? I would rather lose to you in Call of Duty. I would never want to stab my arm, Mamba, but I would rather lose to you in Call of Duty. Next question comes from Hayden. He says, what has YouTube changed the most about your life? And congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, Hayden. And YouTube hasn't, it has changed my, it's not majorly changing my life. It just made me think differently about YouTube, how I'm actually growing a lot from you guys finding my channel. It means I've been noticing that if you pay a lot of attention to YouTube and pay a lot of attention to the game you're focusing your channel around, you will grow. Eventually you will grow a lot. So uploading and making videos is just really relaxing for me. It really does feel really good making a video for you guys, and it just makes my life better, because it just makes me happy whenever I see your guys' comments. So I can't really say much about that. And the next question comes from ST Power, and he says, the Battle 27 in Advanced Warfare is overused. What weapon will you use after the nerf hits, or will you continue to use it? So this question was asked before they actually released the patch, but initially I was going to keep on using the HBR3 because the HBR3 is amazing. I love that gun, but currently right now I am using the IMR. I got the version, the Hush variant of the IMR. It's amazing, guys. If you got it, or if you don't have it, oh my gosh, you need that IMR Hush. It's really good, but if you already have it, use it with the hybrid sight and extended max. It's a really great weapon. But yeah, IMR is my gun right now. Next question is from Macho Man Taco, and he says, would you rather eat a pop can or a garbage bag? I'd rather eat a garbage bag. Next question comes from Project Gamer 24, and he says, what is your favorite Call of Duty? My favorite Call of Duty is from either Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. The next question comes from Jordan. He says, what is your favorite game mode in Advanced Warfare? Keep up the great videos. Thank you, Mr. Jordan. And my favorite game mode in Advanced Warfare is Domination. Domination is just my favorite game mode in pretty much every Call of Duty I play, but Domination is my favorite game mode. The next question comes from Luigi, and he says, would you rather smash your own fingers with a hammer or cut off your fingers? Also, why do you have a spoon on your YouTube avatar? So I'm gonna answer your other question. So why do I have a spoon on my YouTube avatar? Well, the spoon comes from if you guys have played Black Ops 2 Zombies Mob of the Dead, it comes from that, because if you guys didn't know, Mob of the Dead, if you complete a little challenges, you get the golden spork. So I thought that was cool, because I love to use the golden spork in Mob of the Dead, and actually Mob of the Dead was my favorite map in Black Ops 2. So I always decided, you know what, I'm just gonna put I was just being creative back then to think to create my channel emblem or channel logo, and I searched up golden spoon, and that popped up right there. So I put a golden spoon right there. And would I rather smash my own fingers with a hammer or cut off the fingers. Or would I do none, dude? That's so painful. Next question comes from Barbecue Steak Barbecue, and he says, would you recommend me to get a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One? By the way, if I got a PlayStation 4, would you be able to play with me? So, I can't really answer you that question because I don't have an Xbox One, but for my standpoint with the PlayStation, yeah, get a PlayStation 4. But if I would have had an Xbox One, I would tell you my opinions, but I just cannot tell you my personal opinion on it just from other people's opinions. But personally, if you want to get a PS4, go ahead and do it. But yeah, I would play with you on PlayStation 4 as well. Next question comes from Trent, and he says, are you going to post Battlefield Hardline gameplay when it comes out, or Halo 5 Guardians? So, I'm not planning on to get Battlefield at all, and I believe Halo's for the Xbox only, or is it coming to PlayStation 4? But yeah, so no. Next question comes from Gamer for Life, and he says, are you gonna play different games? So yes, after Christmas, I will be getting Grand Theft Auto 5, so I'll be uploading GTA 5 as well, and I don't have a capture card, so I can only record games that I have on the PS4, like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So if I get more games for the PS4, I can record more games. Next question comes from Warlord7282, and he says, I have uploaded 20 videos on YouTube. I started my channel about 1.5 months ago. Is that good enough? So, you can't really just, upload videos and just say, oh, is that good enough? Like, you eventually just have to create videos to, like, you just have, it's hard to explain how to, deal with YouTube. Like, from my standpoint, what I do is just I just make time, and I just play Advanced Warfare, and I get gameplay, and I just I have series going on my channel. I just keep on doing those over and over, and with YouTube, you constantly just have to create new stuff, and you constantly just have to try to make yourself better. And that's all I can tell you, dude. And, for what you're doing, keep on going with it. And, guys, never give up with your channel. And I know way back when I had, like, 300 or so, 500 subscribers, I was like, I'm not gonna, get anywhere. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna give up. But, guys, do not give up with the YouTube channel. If you have one, keep on going, keep on prospering, and everyone has potential, and you can do it. Next question comes from Gifted Sloth, and he says, are you good at sniping? If so, do you reckon you can get a sniper DNA bomb? No way, Gifted Sloth. I would never, ever try for that, and I can never, ever get one at all, because I'm really bad at sniping. Next question is from Maniac Gaming, and he says, have you ever hit a trick shot? I have actually got a trick shot hit marker in Call of Duty Ghosts before, but never, ever. Next question is from Carson, and he says, do Control Freaks actually help? In my opinion, from my standpoint, I had Control Freaks for about almost a year now, and yes, they do work. Next question comes from Jay Hart, and he says, your least favorite map, least favorite gun, least favorite perk, least favorite wildcard, least favorite XL, least favorite grenade. So least favorite map is Horizon, least favorite gun, MK14, least favorite perk, Danger Close, least favorite wild card. I don't have one. Least favorite XO ability, XO Cloak, least favorite grenade, Frag Grenade, and Semtex Grenade. Next question comes from Unbound Veteran. He says, what should I buy? An Elgato, a good PC for YouTube, or a next-gen console? So, I prefer you buy a next-gen console because, I'm pretty sure new games are going to come out for it after the new year. And if you buy an Elgato, that means that you're going to have to record last-gen console, which last-gen isn't really in anymore. Well, it's still in. It will always be in. But, you still get to play all of the last-gen games, which are pretty amazing. And a good PC for YouTube. I would either get a good PC for YouTube or a next-gen console. Alright, next question comes from Glean, and he says, how do you edit the video since you record with the PS4? So what I do is I record my gameplay in the PlayStation 4, and I upload it to Facebook, and there from Facebook I download it, and I put it into iMovie through my iPad, and I record. That's how I do my videos. Next question comes from YellowMan. He says, what's your favorite YouTube video ever? So, my favorite YouTube video ever from, like, one of the first ones that I've ever seen was it was from this guy named ND Irish. If some of you guys probably seen this video, but in this video by ND Irish, he I think was the fastest, world's fastest tactical nuke, and it was just a very funny video. If I can find it, I will link it down below in the description so you guys can see. But that video was one of the first I saw on YouTube, and one video that I always remember. So I'll link that down below in the description if I can find it. Next question comes from it's Chippy. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. And he says, "What mic do you use for commentaries?" I use just the built-in microphone that the iPad Mini has. So sorry if that's confusing, but I use the built-in microphone that the iPad Mini has. Next question, the last question comes from Nathan. He says, "Did you acquire your Call of Duty skills, or did you get progressively better?" So this might sound weird, but I sucked in every single Call of Duty except for Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. So I just started improving after I got my Kontrol Freaks and after I got my headset in Call of Duty Ghosts. You know, that does sound a little bit like, oh, you need to pay to win, but that actually made me better, because after I got Ghosts and after I got a headset and my Control Freaks, I actually progressively got better, and I learned how to play the game like skillfully and right. Like, I learned that you shouldn't ever rush whenever you're on a streak. You don't cap when you're on a streak, and you play passively. And you know, I just learned by watching the kill feed, watching the mini map, and doing all sorts of stuff. So I think I got progressively better in Call of Duty Ghosts, because Call of Duty Ghosts has taught me a lot of things, and I'm putting those skills in Advanced Warfare. So I think I progressively got better in Call of Duty. So that's the last question, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and make sure you guys go ahead and leave down your guys' questions for next week's Q&A. So I'm Ghost619, and I'm out. Peace.